Being an entrepreneur is about more than just easily and effortlessly manifesting millions and manifesting a 6, 7, 8-figure business. It's so much more than that, okay? Being an entrepreneur also requires hard work, commitment, and that you actually have faith in the unseen despite uncertainty. And I wanted to bring this up because I see this trend across social media where it seems to be all about how, little you can work and still be able to manifest a lot, right? And as a coach for high performers with perfectionism, I've come to realize that this can be quite damaging. It can actually bring a lot of shame and guilt onto people, right? Who are, especially at the beginning stages of building a business, where you are putting in quite a bit of hours and work and energy into bringing your vision or whatever you want to life. So let's talk about this, shall we? Let's talk about this trend. First and foremost, this trend about manifesting millions and manifesting a 6, 7, 8-figure business, to some degree, I do find it quite attractive. And also, I work with the subconscious mind, and I know the power of the images and words that you use and how you can actually, manifest that in which you impress or kind of insert or sow into your subconscious mind through repetition, emotion, and conviction. You can do that. But obviously, it can take some time, and also it requires patience. And again, just commitment to yourself that you're going to be able to create this for yourself, right? And so, yes, I am all for, women and men and everyone really making more money for doing good and improving lives of others in legit conscious ways. Hell yes, to creating a new paradigm where it's not about how long you sit on your desk in the office, but about how much you prioritize yourself and how much balance that you can create in your life as you create what you're wanting to create. I'm all for that, right? My intention is absolutely that. It is to create a balanced way of living where I feel an internal sense of balance and where that is reflected on the outside too. But here's the thing with balance. It's like you can feel balanced on the inside while simultaneously working hard, okay? And you can work hard without hustling too. Hustling is simply working hard without intention. That is what hustling is. It's working hard mindlessly and just from a place of busyness and a place of trying to fill a void and emptiness within yourself, when in fact you can work hard but still feel balanced, still feel aligned, still feel like you have an intention behind it. See what I mean? So I think that there's something a little off with kind of shaming hard work and shaming, showing up for what it is that you want to create and not necessarily just sitting and journaling and manifesting through using a lot of manifestation methods. See, it's like finding that balance and doing what feels good for you in the season that you're in your life and in your business. So I really just wanted to get this across, right? That my intention is absolutely to create a balanced life. And, I help high performers to step into their most bright, brave, and balanced self. Okay? Now, what I want to focus on here, though, is that it's important to remember that there is also another side to being an entrepreneur other than manifestation, especially at the first stages of building your business, of creating it, of birthing it. See? When you do not yet have a system in place and you have harvested the exponential kind of growth yet in your business, when you haven't maybe got a team of VAs or people, right, helping you out, when you haven't got that, when you don't allow yourself fully to relax, to rest, and to manifest, because you have basically a lot on your schedule, right, for creating your business. When you don't have that, then how are you gonna sit around and just manifest all day, right? There is hard work, there is fear, there is frustration, and there is stress involved in building and creating a business from time to time, right? And being able to bloom beyond perfectionism and strip off the shame and the guilt that you have around having these emotions sometimes, that is what we want to deal with for you to actually bloom beyond perfectionism. Because from that place, you can begin to actually show up and do the hard work without actually shaming yourself for feeling some fear, feeling some frustration, feeling some stress from time to time. It's okay. It is okay. Because if you're able to treat yourself with kindness and compassion, that is you blooming beyond perfectionism. That is you being able to face uncertainty, right? And feel emotional exposure during the process of creating. So building a business, in the initial phase, it kind of requires you to bloom beyond perfectionism in so many ways. It requires you and invites you to having the bravery to make difficult decisions, facing uncertainty and fear while still showing up, dealing with the challenges of scaling, being disappointed by people that you choose to work with, having tough conversations with team members that maybe are not a fit for your culture, allowing yourself to make mistakes and figuring it out as you go and as you grow. I have been doing all of the above actually in my businesses, and it's amazing and it's intense all at the same time. And I want to give a shout out to anyone else right now who's listening. It might be you who might feel less off by not effortlessly manifesting your millions yet, right? If you feel less off or less than because you are, working hard right now, and that is something that you choose to do, and it's basically a part of the season that you're in right now, then, if that's you, then give yourself grace and compassion for that, okay? Realize that there's a season for everything, even the way that you show up in life and business. So my point really is, being an entrepreneur is a wide range of things. Building a business takes time and thus commitment and courage. Feeling overwhelmed is normal, and it is part of it as well. And when choosing your coaches, truly do your research first, okay? Do not get convinced simply by someone saying, I am a 6, 7, 8-figure coach and I help others do the very same through manifestation. Well, you can absolutely, admire them for being able to be where they are now and say that they've been at a different point in the past and that they manifested it all. But if you ask most business owners, most entrepreneurs, right, what it actually takes in the very beginning is not manifestation. It's not. It's commitment and it's courage to show up through the uncertainty day by day and really just impressing upon your subconscious this vision that you have for yourself, but at the same time, with the emotions coming up through the process, you're still showing up and you're taking spiritually aligned action, right? Aligned action to what feels good to you. And if it feels good to you to do hard work right now, then do hard work right now. If you right now need to rest and you want to rest right now, you do that. If you want to sit and journal out your vision and manifest right now, you do that, okay? So whatever you do and however you show up in whatever season you're in your business, just know that it is okay. And this is what I do. I help high performers create a life and business of freedom from perfectionism with the power of the subconscious mind, where you can begin to nourish yourself and take care of yourself and be kind to yourself regardless of how you are showing up. Whether you find yourself hustling or procrastinating, these are both perfectionistic tendencies. And being able to actually come to a place of balance, it requires you to be kind with yourself first, right? And stop comparing yourself and whatever you do to someone else, because you're on your path. And I would love to invite you to join my path by going to bloombeyond.com/apply. You can join other high performers just like you, right? Sunflowers and bloomers in there. You can join us and we can do this together. We can share this, entrepreneurial journey together of being creative and showing up for ourselves despite uncertainty and emotional exposure. So go to bloombeyond.com/apply. Stay bright, brave, and balanced.